Hi Cancer, how are you? My name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. We are going to be going over the astrology transit highlights from August 18th to August 24th. We have a big week. We have a new moon in Virgo. This is going to be one of two new moons that we are going to be experiencing. This one new moon is not going to be an eclipse, but the next new moon in Virgo on September 22nd is going to be an eclipse, which I will dive in deeper when we get to that week. But we will also do a card pull at the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show me some love, Cancers, and let's get into it. Let's get into the transit. So, Monday on the 18th, we will wake up with a Gemini moon. You might feel a little bit tired Monday morning just because Gemini moons reside in your 12th house, which can make us a little bit more tired, mentally tired, really. So, but the good news is that we will switch into a Cancer moon at 2:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. Keep in mind when I say times, it's always Central Standard Time, so change it to your time, however it works. But Cancer moons are great. Like, you guys feel great on Cancer moons. It's all about you. The emotional focus is you. Right away, though, we are going to be experiencing a square. So the Cancer moon will square Saturn and square Neptune. This is going to be from 3 p.m. to about 5 p.m. And this could just be, in a simple way, it could be an inconvenience at work. It could be an inconvenience when it comes to your public image. It could be a big reality check for you, just because you guys are experiencing or have been experiencing the Saturn and Neptune in your 10th house, which is public image and career, because they're in Aries. And so it's making a harsh square to you, Cancer, like who you are. No matter if you're a Cancer rising, sun, moon, whatever it may be, this transit that you're experiencing is basically giving you a reality check when it comes to your career and where you're looking to go. And so the moon moves really fast. So just keep that in mind. So if any inconveniences happen on Monday night, just keep in mind, it's gonna pass. So just don't worry about it. And squares are just here for us to create change. So if you are feeling some tension, where is change looking to be made in your life? Pretty much, Cancer. So then we move on to Tuesday on the 19th. We'll wake up with a Cancer moon. Now, at 3:30 a.m., the Cancer moon will square Mars. So Cancer, you're a water sign. You're naturally very intuitive. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have a lot of dreams, are a little witchy, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. But at 3:30 a.m., if you end up waking up with a little bit of energy or have like a dream that made your heart race a little bit, don't be surprised about that, just because we have the Cancer moon squaring Mars, and squares, aren't the most pleasant transits, but some of you might just sleep through this. This is you might not be awake for this, but just keep that in mind if you do wake up and it's hard for you to get back to sleep. It's just wait, a good half hour, and the moon will get off that Mars, get away from that Mars. So then we also have my favorite aspect of this week, which is the Cancer moon will conjunct Jupiter at 5:02 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is beautiful, beautiful energy for you. And Jupiter will be at the 16-degree mark. So if you have any Cancer placements around 16 degrees, 5:02 p.m. Central Standard Time would be an amazing time to grow and expand and take action where you're looking to go after what you desire. So manifestation, right? What are you trying to manifest? I mean, you have Jupiter in your sign basically until July 2026. So taking advantage of these even little moon transits are going to benefit you guys the most as a Cancer. So this is just feel good energy when it comes to your expansion, when it comes to your growth, when it comes to where you're looking to experience optimism, positivity in your life. So it's just a feel good transit. It could just be a good time to be around family too. So Wednesday the 20th, we will wake up with a Cancer moon again. And at 7:27 a.m., the Cancer moon will conjunct Venus. This is just waking up on the right side of the bed. You Cancers right now have both benefics in your sign. You guys should be taking advantage of this in order to go after your desires. There is some changes that might be looking to happen within you in order to manifest these desires, subconscious beliefs, things like that, inner child work, shadow work. Do you know what I mean by that? But at the same time, this is just waking up at the right side of the bed, and also understanding maybe a new desire comes about. Maybe, this day, I mean, Venus is about relationships too. So your relationships could just feel really, really good this day. Now, the moon will go into Leo at 6:17 p.m. And when the moon goes into Leo, we're going to experience a lot of transits because we have a lot of fire energy in our sky right now. So the Leo moon will try Saturn, sextile Uranus, try Neptune, and oppose Pluto. And this is all happening from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is a lot. This is a lot. But you have the moon moving into your second house. This is really about if you guys aren't enjoying Leo moons, you have value issues, like meaning that you're not valuing yourself enough, and there's something in your childhood of how you were valued that's looking to be loved, honored, transmuted. But this is a really great time because especially like at night, so trine Saturn, trine Neptune, that's sitting in your 10th house of career. So these are your career houses working together. So this could be a new aha moment, a new idea. If you're an entrepreneur, it's just trines are natural flowing energy. You don't have to try for a trine. So this is an excellent time, Cancer, to take advantage of this energy. Now, especially the sextile to Uranus. Uranus is in your 12th house. So this could be like an aha moment where you realize you've been holding yourself back subconsciously, and in turn, you decide to take action. If you're feeling the passion, take advantage of the passion. If you're not feeling any passion, then you're most likely going to feel more of that Leo moon opposed Pluto transit, which really denotes to like feeling icky about our value and how other people value us. You guys are going through a pretty big transformation having Pluto in your 8th house, where you're realizing where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to the other, when it comes to intimacy, and also when it comes to fear around sex, around death. Those are the topics of the 8th house. So, some fears could come up. Wednesday night, they could come up. Keep in mind, let them come up. Let the fear come up. It's really the fear of the unknown. The 8th house is a big house when it comes to transformation. When it comes to the unknown. So if you have fears of the unknown, this would be the time to tackle them. I experienced at the beginning when the moon went into Leo. Every time, I'm Leo rising, so it's in my prominent houses, but I was experiencing this icky feeling every time, and I would just let this icky feeling come up and let it show itself, like, why am I feeling icky? Because opposing energy doesn't have to feel icky all the time. Pluto is not here for us to feel icky. It's here for us to have a deep, deep, deep transformation and understand where we're looking to go and where we're putting the power outside of ourselves. And since Pluto is in that 8th house of the other, it's really asking you where you're putting the power outside of yourself with the other. And the 8th house is where trauma lives as well. So Wednesday could feel like a really big up and down day, but take advantage of those bright, passionate moments. Like the more you take advantage of those bright, passionate moments, the more confidence you're going to feel. Because Leo moons are about confidence. So you're going to feel more confident when you do take action. Especially since we have transit Chiron in Aries right now. When we take action, we heal ourselves. Aries is about action. Chiron is our wounds. So take action on healing your wounds so that you can take action, like feel good in these work houses, like what you're looking to, what your goals are when it comes to your career and your public image. Whew. I'm going to take a sip of water after that. That was a lot of channeling right now there. All right, Cancers, let's move on to Thursday, the 21st. We will wake up with a Leo moon, and we have some pretty amazing aspects this day. We have the Leo moon sextile Mars at 10:44 a.m. This is the time where you can get stuff done when it comes to specifically your home life. Get stuff done around the house. Feeling just a jolt of energy. Anytime we have any aspects to Mars, we get a little boost of energy. So if you are a Cancer rising that's been a little bit more tired and you've been putting off like things you really have to get done, like responsibilities or something like that, this would be a perfect time to take advantage of that energy. And then we have the Leo moon conjunct Mercury at 1:13 p.m. This Leo moon conjunct Mercury is your emotions and your heart and your mind being on the same page. And what I love about this is we had this Mercury retrograde here, which everybody got hit on some level. Like when Leo energy is retrograde, like everybody's confidence in certain areas take a hit. And you guys really had to grow your value during this Mercury retrograde, like how you're talking to yourself, how you value yourself, like, and work through any money blockages that you had going on. So this is really aha moment status. This is like ping, like my emotions, my heart, and you Cancers are all about emotions. So you you know. But this is like, your emotions and your heart being on the same page. But also, the Leo sun will be at the 29th degree halfway through Thursday and halfway into Friday, because the sun's going to enter Virgo at 3:34 p.m. on Friday, and that's going to be the start of our new moon. So, 29th, I was thinking about how to approach this. 29th degrees, they can really push something out of us. And the sun, the transit sun, represents our identity. So this can really be a sense of like, pushing something out of you, feeling heavy when it comes to your identity, your value. If you have any money blockages, sustainability issues, when I say money blockages, it's usually like sustainability, fear of abandonment, things like that. That could really be pushing through for you to heal at this time. But, I always feel the 29th degrees. Feel them. They're pretty heavy. So, all right, let's move on to Friday. We're just going to end there. It's going to be heavy. No. You might feel really good. This might also be like reaping the rewards. If you did a lot of work during Mercury retrograde, like you just might feel super good. All right, Friday, I feel like when I channel all the water signs, I'm always like chugging so much water. Like when I get into your energy, I'm like, I need the water. So Friday, the sun enters Virgo at 3:34 p.m. Virgo season's busy for you guys mentally. This is a mental house. This is you shifting your focus to communicate better, be wanting to communicate. And I say that communicate better, not only to other people, but also yourself. And that's what this new moon in Virgo is really here for you to do, is to communicate better to others, to you. And we're going to have this new moon in Virgo happen on Saturday, the 23rd at 1:07 a.m. So you're really going to feel it. You're really going to feel the new moon as soon as the sun enters into Virgo, finishing up this like Leo energy. And then because the moon stays in the same sign for 2.5 days, all weekend is going to be a new moon. So Saturday 23rd, Sunday 24th. And this new moon is going to be squaring Uranus. This is your 12th house of your mental health and your subconscious. Oh, you like can't make this up. Like you Cancers really are rewriting your subconscious and how you communicate and how you manifest and talk to yourself. Like the third house really talks about like how we manifest what's around us, as well as communication, as well as mental. But how we talk to ourselves and how we perceive the world is what we're going to get, is what we're going to manifest. So this weekend is going to be, it could be full of surprises. Uranus is the planet of surprises. You never know what's going to happen when Uranus is at play. The one predictable thing about Uranus is it's unpredictable. And Uranus is in that 12th house. So this could be aha moment status. If you're a Cancer that meditates, like this is the thing. If you're looking for epiphanies, if you're looking for aha moment status, you need to quiet your mind. It's a requirement to be present. And it doesn't have to be formal meditation, by the way. It can be like doing the laundry. All it is it's not thinking. You just don't think. That's what meditation is, to allow the energy to move through you. So if you don't really quite know what this new beginning is going to bring you, because with new beginnings, it's a requirement to set an intention. We are all energetic beings. You need to be able to focus your energy on something that serves you. That's intention, right? So this new moon, you're going to be setting this intention, but keep in mind, this new moon's at 0 degrees. And we're having that other new moon at the 29th degree in September, which is going to be an eclipse, which is going to be even like bigger, like the astrology for that. But this is the first time we're having a new moon, full moon, making a tight aspect to Uranus in Gemini, like a harsh aspect, a square. And this is your mental, this is your subconscious beliefs and your mental house. So pay attention to your dreams Friday night into Saturday morning. They definitely are telling you something. The 12th house really speaks to dreams. You might even experience really intense dreams where it takes you a minute to get back into your body like the next day. But just keep in mind that like Saturday and Sunday, I'm just grouping these together because it's really like just honing in on this like Uranus aha moment energy where it comes to where you're holding yourself back and how that you are communicating to yourself and to others. So if you don't know exactly what it is, like what new intention you're looking to create, give yourself time because the moon's going to stay in Virgo for 2.5 days because this new moon's at 0 degrees. We have 2.5 days to really understand what this new moon is bringing us. And you Cancers are very intuitive, so you got this. So, all right, let's go into a card pull. All right, Cancers. Thank you so much, by the way, for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And pick one or two. I'm going to do 2 energy pulls. So whatever your intuition calls for. Also, take what resonates. Leave the rest. Do 2 sets of cards here. So we have 1 or 2. Oh my gosh, 1 wanted 4 cards. What is going on with you guys? Number 1. 2, we have 2 cards. Okay. A lot of cards for number 1. Let's see what this message is. Okay, so I'm going to show you if you Cancers are visual. This is number 1. I'm on number 1 right now. Right away, you guys are getting a crown third eye activation. Like, look at that coming in. I mean, when I talk about Uranus in that 12th house of your mental health and your subconscious, like the 12th house also talks about like, you know, our soul and like getting that divine hit and inspiration where you have no idea where it's coming from. And it's just, you guys are just working with these mental houses right now, Cancer. So I see that right off the bat. Let's flip this over and get some advice. Oh my gosh. So much fire energy. It's going to be really important for you this week, number 1s, to balance your divine creator and your divine doer, aka your divine masculine, your divine feminine. It's not gender specific. It's just like masculine energy, like going for it, taking action, having that passion, and then the feminine energy of that creator energy, which is about like more meditation, pulling back, quieting the mind. You guys are really looking to balance and merge that this week. So if you are, you know, doing a lot of things, taking a lot of action, and you start to feel tired, if you start to feel drained, pull back. Okay. If you are starting to feel restless while you pull back, now it's time to take action on something and move forward. So this is going to be a big balance week for number 1s when it comes to that, because this is where in between those moments you are going to be getting these downloads and upgrades when it comes to your divine inspiration. Okay. Number 2s. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so I'll show you the visual here. It's beautiful. Number 2 is, this is really about loving life, like being open to the possibilities. Number 2s, like this week, be open to new possibilities, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things that are more out of the box. Like maybe you wouldn't normally do it that way, but this is here for you. Let's flip over these cards. I am hearing more protection as well. Like, so I'm seeing you really, number twos, you guys really do protect your heart, which there's nothing wrong with protecting yourself energetically, especially in the time that we're in right now. But it's really about keep up with that intuition. Keep up with letting yourself just go with what feels good. This is just how number two is like, just go with what feels good this week, but also be open to new, like, nothing wrong with protection, like I said, but be open to new creative ways, out of box thinking on how to handle certain situations. Number two is you might be thrown something your way. Something might be thrown your way, especially earlier on in the week, that maybe shocks you or just doesn't make you feel good, like where you're like, wow. But this is all about, putting up the boundaries where you need to put up the boundaries, but understanding that, still being open to discovering more about you, about yourself, about your mental space, about your subconscious. Like, you might have to put up boundaries with other people, but put up those boundaries in order to have that time alone to be in your own energy. So that's what I'm getting there. All right, Cancers, thank you so much, and I will see you next week.